Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
Well, I was not expecting any of that.
And this match will be make or break for them. So if they win, they should make the playoffs. And if they lose, they're going to have to wait until the CIF season starts in the spring.
I'm a really picky eater, by the way, so I don't really eat all this like fancy things. But I eat chicken tenders, which is pretty good.
What can you tell the other girls why they should be part of esports?
It's really fun, but honestly, the guys are a bit loud, especially when there's a lot of us in the call.
It was awesome.
Welcome to Valley Vibes, your show about the Valley's culture, arts, and happenings from a youth perspective. I'm Dr. Tom Tackey, the creator and executive producer of Valley Vibes. We at Valley Vibes and SpartanSound Productions hope you had a great Thanksgiving. We have been on break this week, but we have prepared a special show just for you, including the SpartanSound Productions Gratitude Fest 24 and a check-in from the Central Union High School Esports team. We hope you enjoy this show.
Welcome to the Valley Vibes Post-Thanksgiving Music Grateful Fest. I'm Dom.
I'm Felipe.
And I'm Evan. All of the songs you're about to hear were created by SpartanSound Productions students from Central Union High School.
All right, guys, so let's talk about Thanksgiving. So how was Thanksgiving for you guys?
I loved it. Like, having no school that past week, it was everything to me. I got to take a break from all the stress, all the homework and all that. So it was a good time to take time off.
Yeah, no, mine went pretty well too. I spent a lot of time with friends and family. It was just awesome. It's been a while since I actually got together with a lot of people and enjoyed some nice food, you know. It was awesome. Yeah. I'm a really picky eater, by the way, so I don't really eat all this like fancy things, but I eat chicken tenders, which is pretty good.
All I eat is Thanksgiving. I'm telling you, for the next week that's coming up, I'm just gonna eat Thanksgiving leftovers. I love eating Thanksgiving. Like the day after, just eating, because I don't eat turkey, I eat ham. So frying up some ham after Thanksgiving, you know, like in the morning, you're all hungry, like you're all like you're ready to keep going. And it's the best. I don't know
that feeling. I don't like ham or turkey.
You don't like anything, so.
Okay, well, whatever.
It's whatever. So I don't really care. I love turkey. I love ham.
Yeah, well, you're weird.
I can't. I'm already waiting for next year's Thanksgiving. Yeah, that's how much I love
Where
Thanksgiving.
Are all my haters of turkey and ham fans at? Where they at?
They're nowhere to be found, bro.
Nowhere to be found.
Oh, what? All right, well, continuing up with this segment, first up is Conversation with the Turkey by Alana O, Jody A, and featuring Taranze de Turkey.
Hello, welcome to Spartan Shenanigans. My name is Alana, and today is a very special Thanksgiving edition, where I will be talking with the Thanksgiving turkey. So, Mr. Turkey, how are you doing today? That's great, I'm so glad to hear that. Are you excited about going on break in a few days? Yeah, I know, right? Thank goodness. And I'm sure you know why we're having a break, right? Yep, Thanksgiving. It's one of my favorite holidays. Oh, it's your favorite too? That makes sense. Oh, no, I didn't mean it in any way. It's just because you're a turkey, you know? Well, moving on. Do you usually do anything special for Thanksgiving with your turkey family? Yes, we all try to survive, but I also usually gather with lots of family and we eat together. And I'm not gonna lie, we serve turkey. Yeah, sorry. But don't worry, it's just a small turkey. Everyone usually goes for my tia's ham anyways. So are there any dishes you particularly like? You know, that aren't, well, you? That's pretty good. Mashed potatoes and cornbread are pretty good too. You should try some sometime. Oh, my bad. Sorry, I should have known you've eaten it already. Now, I have a question. Do you think that Thanksgiving is often a holiday that's overlooked? Right? I know we might both be a bit biased since it's one of our favorites, but I think it's a holiday that deserves a bit more love. That's so true. Everyone does always just skip from Halloween straight to Christmas. Yeah, like since when have you heard of a Thanksgiving song? Oh, what? You know one? Alright, sure, you can go ahead and play it then.
Wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble, yeah. Wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble, yeah. Wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble.
I don't think that's a Thanksgiving song. Well, anyways, I think that's enough for today, and I want to give a big thanks to Thanksgiving Turkey for coming out today. And we will see you tomorrow on Spartan Shenanigans. Have a happy Thanksgiving.
Wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble, yeah. Wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble.
All right, so let's talk about the conversation with the turkey. I was not expecting any of that.
Yeah.
It was a trip.
Yeah, most definitely. It was definitely something.
But it was good. It was good. It was
Yeah,
funny. It was
funny.
so funny. But
Yeah.
that impression by Jody.
Yeah,
Oh God.
it was crazy.
I felt a little racist to that turkey, you know. Some aggravated comments on that turkey, Alana.
Yeah, Alana. We got to talk about that conversation with the turkey.
And that's our first song.
You may have heard this one during last week here on Power 98, since it has received considerable airplay. Grateful for Gravy by Days.
This is where Thanksgiving really begins, isn't it?
Well, now, if you're referring to the aroma of roast turkey, I concur.
You know, I'm so thankful for turkey and food. It be yummy. Hey, I eat that turkey, I love macaroni. Mashed potatoes, you gotta show me. Pour out that gravy, yeah, you know me. It's time to grub. They told me I love to eat on Thanksgiving. Me and my family, you know that we winning. Always thankful, I ain't never tripping. Thank you for giving, that's just how we feeling. Man, I love Thanksgiving, man. You know, I just be grubbing on turkey and macaroni, mashed potatoes too. You gotta have that gravy, bro. On some real stuff, bro. That stuffing too, immaculate. You don't like stuffing? I love stuffing. I eat that turkey, I love macaroni. Mashed potatoes, you gotta show me. Pour out that gravy, yeah, you know me. It's time to grub. They told me I love to eat on Thanksgiving. Me and my family, you know that we winning. Always thankful, I ain't never tripping. Thank you for giving, that's just how we feeling.
All right, next up is Don't Pardon That Turkey by Xavier C., Rudy M., Iran S., and Kevin Z.
What are you doing with that turkey, Dad?
Don't worry about it.
Flames ignite, the kitchen's ablaze, searing heat, the holy melees. A turkey's in my hands, ready to be slain. Tonight rings start to entertain. With knives of chaos, we slice through the flesh. Season with power, marinate with death. The melting pot of spices, the recipe of might. The alchemy of metal is a succulent delight. Thunderous drums reverberate the kitchen as melodies of fire that stirred wick incision. Guitar scream solos, it's blazing to the air. The turkey rose to perfection. All shall share.
Thanksgiving metal, serpentine takes flight, raising our voices, grateful and strong, feasting together forever we belong.
Running in the dead of night. Give me that turkey! Ah! The turkey don't fly! Ah! melting pot of spices, recipe of
Wow, it's almost like those guys channeled Tenacious D. We want to close off with a brand new one from Days. Here's Grateful for Life.
Yeah, I'm grateful to everybody riding with me. Grateful to turkey that be in my belly. I know this song can sound a little silly, but that ain't the point. I'm grateful for blessings. Grateful to teacher that taught me some lessons. I'm grateful to techie, he gave me a chance. Now I gotta kill it, I'm running it back. Yeah. Lord knows that I'm truly blessed. Mashed up potatoes, yeah, that's the best. Pour out the gravy and you know the rest. Giving back, yeah, that's the quest. Thanksgiving dinner, I'm leaving a mess. I love what I got, cause somebody got less. Yeah, when I'm feeling down, I go tell my mama, tell my brothers, cause they never leave me, I ain't got no doubt. I'm grateful I got them, they grateful for me. I'm grateful for the food that we eat. I'm so grateful for my life. That's why I write this Jesus peace. Enough of the little sentimental talk. On Thanksgiving, you know I'm gon' eat what you got. Love that macaroni, I'ma need that whole pot. Serve me up some ham, cause I know it hit the spot. Yeah, serve it up hot. Yeah, I'm grateful to everybody riding with me. Grateful to turkey that be in my belly. I know this song can sound a little silly, but that ain't the point. I'm grateful for blessings. Grateful to teacher that taught me some lessons. I'm grateful to techie, he gave me a chance. Now I gotta kill it, I'm running it back. Yeah. Lord knows that I'm truly blessed. Mashed up potatoes, yeah, that's the best. Pour out the gravy and you know the rest. Giving back, yeah, that's the quest. Thanksgiving dinner, I'm leaving a mess. I love what I got, cause somebody got less. Yeah, when I'm feeling down, I go tell my mama, tell my brothers, cause they never leave me, I ain't got no doubt. I'm grateful I got them, they grateful for me. I'm grateful for the food that we eat. I'm so grateful for my life. That's why I write this Jesus peace.
Thanks for being with us for our post-Thanksgiving Grateful Fest.
Hello, I'm Dr. Tom Tackey. I'm the executive producer of SpartanSound Productions. And today we've got kind of a special segment for you. This is the Central Union High School Esports team with Mr. Dylan Morgan and some of the esports athletes. So would you all kind of introduce yourselves?
Hey, so I'm Dylan Morgan. I am the coach and manager of the esports team here at Central Union High School.
Hello, I am Emiliano Valenzuela, and I am a DPS player.
Hello, my name is Steven Nguyen. I'm a sophomore at Central Union High School, and I play for the Overwatch team.
Hello, I'm Samantha Ratana, and I'm a sophomore at Central Union High School, and I play Overwatch.
That is great. We had a really interesting esports segment some time ago that I learned a little bit about esports. I don't know a lot about it in that I don't play a lot of video games, and but I find it really interesting that we are able to be, have this as part of our school offerings and extracurriculars. That these students are competitive. They play in a league. They play, I guess, regionally, nationally. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this over to Dylan and the team to really kind of talk their sport, and I'll try to stay out of this a little bit. But let's see what they have to say.
All right. So just to keep everyone updated with what's going on, this is the last week of the regular season. As of this recording, today our Smash Brothers team in the NASA Fall Open has their last match day against Muir Park High School. And this match will be make or break for them. So if they win, they should make the playoffs. And if they lose, they're going to have to wait until the CIF season starts in the spring. But for the High School Esports League Smash 1v1 competition, we did have 4 players qualify. And so for those playoffs, there's 3 different tiers, similar to how CIF has Division 1, 2, and 3. So those tournaments are labeled championship tier, gold tier, and silver tier. So for the silver tier, those are for the players who finished the season with a placement of 65th through 96th. And so we had Alexander Gutierrez, who was previously on the podcast. He finished 91st overall, which gave him the 27th seed for the silver bracket, and Isaac Haywood, who finished 71st overall and got the 7th seed for that bracket. And then for the championship tier bracket, those were for the players who finished top 32. So we had Gael Nieblas, who was on here previously, who finished 29th, and Adonai Castillo, who finished 23rd, who got those respective seeds for the bracket, and they will play those matches out on Wednesday of next week. We also had Caden Dacre, who qualified for the Minecraft Gold Tier playoffs for the players who finished 49 through 96, and he'll also begin that journey next week on Thursday. And our Overwatch team, with 3 of our players here, we currently hold the 8th seed for the playoffs, which should start next week.
That's great. So, let's talk to some of these athletes about what they're doing, and how the season's gone for them individually, some of their hopes, some of their dreams, whatever it may be. So, I'm going to turn it over to y'all.
Well, for Overwatch, I'm hoping that we can at least make it like top 20, but I would really like to win.
I agree. This season has been really fun, and I've been learning a lot about the game.
I really want to keep playing Overwatch. It's really fun. It's very different from other games. You have to be very team cooperative. If you're not, you're gonna lose. And it's very fun, and you have to have good relationships with your teammates. If you do not, then it's very difficult to succeed.
Okay, and just a little introduction to Overwatch. If you've never heard of Overwatch, it's a hero-based shooter. It's a first-person shooter where each of the characters and players have specific roles similar to a real sport. And so the roles for the game, there's one player who plays as the tank, which would be sort of like the O-line or D-line in football, protecting the team, making sure that the players stay protected while they're dealing damage or healing other players. 2 of the players are damage, or DPS for short, as Emiliano said previously, which are responsible for dealing the damage and making sure the other players are put out of the game, similar to tackles in football. And then there's 2 support players, which are responsible for keeping the team alive and weakening the other team and putting them in as many disadvantageous positions as possible.
All right. So it's, it sounds exciting. So, guys, tell us a little bit about, how you prepare to play Overwatch, your typical week of practice, your typical week of competition, some of those types of things.
I would say, on the day of, we'll practice, an hour before maybe. We'll play a bunch of games for practice, and then after we play, we'll usually play just, arcade game modes or just silly game modes to, have fun afterwards, to not stress so much about how we did.
I do a semester set, but I also play all week. I play for hours every day into the AM hours of the night. Sometimes I get off at 5 a.m. just playing Overwatch. It's been really fun.
Yeah, to prepare for a game, we usually just play a lot. Over the weekends, we usually almost always just get on and we practice, and sometimes we'll go over tactics, because a lot of Overwatch heroes, they cooperate with each other and some don't, so we have to understand what works and what doesn't. And it's really fun. That's something I really love about Overwatch. It's very difficult, and it changes a lot every single day.
And another thing we've had this season, I think this is the first time I've had a school outside of the Valley reach out to us, but Adelante High School reached out to us, emailing me asking to scrim against us. So there's also matchmaking within the game where it'll find opponents of similar skill level based on your account information. But the website we compete on, PlayVS, also provides opportunities for schools to reach out to to practice amongst one another, and that was really the first time a team had reached out to us because we were so high up on the ladder. So that sort of felt good to us, knowing that we were being recognized and schools were really wanting to reach out and practice with us because they could learn from us.
That is very, very cool. So, how long have you all been? I guess what got you into the esports team here at Central? So, you know,
I'd say that it's usually just word of mouth. Like actually, the way that I found the club and the team is by the posters that Mr. Morgan put. But prior to that, I have had like some experience playing Overwatch, and I did kind of like not like the game in the beginning. But after playing with like such wonderful people and like my friends, it really has made me love Overwatch, and it's really fun.
I just saw the posters outside like last year. So I decided to join for Minecraft and Smash Bros. Then I was gonna do it again this year, but then I got addicted to Overwatch. So I've been only playing that game.
So were you always kind of playing video games like in elementary school, junior high?
I've been playing since I was like 3 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, Call of Duty on the Xbox 360.
Okay. Do you play with your brothers, sisters, parents? What?
Usually with my brothers.
All right. Cool.
I would also say it was the posters that got me into Overwatch, or the esports team, but also Gael. Like, I didn't join last year because there wasn't Overwatch and I wanted to play. But he actually told me that Mr. Morgan was thinking of like having a team next year, so I kind of wanted to join that.
That's great. And you're the only girl on this esports team right now, right? What can you tell the other girls why they should be part of the esports?
It's really fun, but honestly, the guys are a bit loud, especially when there's a lot of us in the call.
Yeah, of course. And I think that, maybe that's one of those biases that some things have where, the guys kind of hog out the spaces. But, I mean, what got you into video games?
I would say my dad and my sister, because they both play a lot, and my sister was the one that actually played Overwatch first and kind of got me into it. But also the guys in the Overwatch team are all like really nice. They're not mean at all.
All right, Samantha. So, playing with your sister and family and stuff, that's an obvious way to kind of get into these sports, I think. That sounds pretty fun. So let's talk a bit about your season so far and where it's headed. And, what comes next when this season ends?
I'd say that after the season ends, well, of course you want to qualify for the finals and stuff, but after that, I just say we need to practice more, because even though we're doing pretty good, we still have many flaws and stuff that we need to work on, especially me. But something I want to talk about is the reverse sweeps, or the things that we do when we're playing. So sometimes we've gone up against these great teams and they're so good and they like destroy us, and we're like, it's 2-0 and we do not think we're gonna win, but then we like win one, and then we win another one, and then we win a third one. And it's really interesting that we get like, wait guys, can we pause? I don't know what to say.
I'll cut that part out.
Okay, yeah. I had a brain fart.
Sorry, I got you. So no, definitely I notice as I'm spectating your matches that, and I do this myself when I play, is, sometimes you play better under pressure when your back's against the wall and it's about to be over and you're going to lose. So sometimes not just in esports, but, even here at Central, like during numerous bell games, football games, any sport, sometimes you play better under pressure when you're about to lose and your season's about to be over.
I would say also Overwatch is a lot about the type of, your mental. It's really about your mental, because, yeah, we'll be losing, but as long as we keep, like, a positive environment, we can win, like, honestly. We've done that, like, a bunch of times already. We're losing a game, and we start saying that we can still win. We still have a chance, and we pull it off.
Something that I love about this team is that we do have a great sense of that. Even though it seems like it's going to be over, we always bring ourselves up and we always talk to each other, and like we always ask ourselves, what can we do better? What can we fix? Emiliano, what can you do? to improve or something, or can we like dive, switch comps to beat them, to beat the enemy team?
So, the seasons. Try to describe a little bit how the fall season worked, and how it differs from the winter. Because what I'm kind of understanding is that you've played some type of season right now, which has qualified you to go into some type of a playoff, but that CIF also is starting in January. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the CIF actually doesn't do Overwatch. They do a few different titles, but the format for Overwatch is done through VibeZ, which is the partner website that CIF uses to run their tournaments. So for Overwatch 2, it uses a tournament format called Swiss, where each week you get matched against your opponent based on the record. So for example, after the first week, if you win and you're 1-0, it'll try to match you against another team that also won and went 1-0. And so throughout the season, you're matching based on wins and losses. And so for this season, we finished, I believe, 6-2.
Yeah.
So yeah, we finished 6-2.
That's great. So it's almost like a tournament type of format in terms of the season. It's not like you're going to play, Imperial on this date and Brawley or whatever it might be. It's like I like this. It's it does sound like a great way to run a competition. So it sounds like this season is in a way sort of winding up as we head towards the Thanksgiving break and December. But what's next?
So we have the CIF season coming up next semester for Rocket League, Smash Bros, and League of Legends. And that's sort of what you were talking about previously, where the schedule is more traditional. You know your opponents in advance. So it's very likely for Smash Brothers we'll end up going against Calexico, Brawley, Holtville, Imperial, and 5 other schools from the Palm Springs region like we did last year. And then for the High School Esports League, Counter-Strike and Halo will be phased out for the spring season, and Chess, Brawlhalla, and Rainbow Six Siege will be phased in for the spring. So for anyone who's not part of the club who wanted to play those titles, those will be available as options for you in the spring season. And for anyone interested in Fortnite, Zone Wars will be added, which is a 2v2 format. And Minecraft Bed Wars will also be added, which is a 4v4 format, so teams of 4.
Hello, so we've just been joined by 2 more members of the Overwatch team.
My name is David Gonzalez, and I'm obviously part of the Overwatch team.
My name is Renato Gutierrez. I'm the tank in the Overwatch team, and I also play Brawlhalla in the Brawlhalla team for esports.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about why did you guys join Overwatch?
I was forced because according to one of the Overwatch team members, they needed supports.
I was what's that word? Not forced, but recommended, since one of the Overwatch members knew me and they knew that I played tank and we needed a tank. And so yeah, I joined. I wasn't gonna join at first though.
I am the one who was guilty of making these wonderful people join the team. I almost forced them to.
I joined because I saw on the Discord Samantha said that she was looking to join the Overwatch team.
Yeah, because we needed more players. We barely had enough to make the team because Mr. Morgan said we needed 5, and we were 1 player short, and I was actually really happy when Steven joined. But also, when he first started playing, since we didn't really have a designated tank player, Steven said he would try to learn it. And no offense, he wasn't the best, and we actually lost our first 2 games.
Shout out to the 8-year-old XQC Winston tutorial.
Okay. Here, Renato, talk about
Me?
your tank roles.
Renato, how was it being a tank player? The only one on the team, you have to be there every single game.
A lot of pressure because I thought I had everything on my back, since the tank is the one that leads the entire team, the leader.
So why don't we all say our roles? Because I'm a support player and I only play support.
I am a DPS player and I really like it.
I'm a support player and I only play 1 singular support, and it's great.
I can play all roles, but mainly I do DPS.
Okay, man. Oh, I'm a tank player, but I think I like playing DPS better. I like using Cassidy. It's really fun.
You do have good shots with Cassidy, I'll admit on that.
I have the best aim in the Wild
You
West.
do.
So why don't we talk a bit about like what has been your favorite game so far? Because we've also done scrimmages. So have you had like a favorite game or scrimmage that we've done?
I really enjoyed that one match that we had against this team. They had a really good Genji, and it was really hard to beat them.
I enjoyed the scrimmage we did last week because the Lucio player was a former top 500 player. And after the game, he added me and told me that my aim was on his level. Like, I could be his rank if I learned the other stuff in the game.
I have to agree with Emiliano. I also like that match because it was a really good Genji and a Doomfist, and like they really actually made me push myself and made me feel like I need to get better.
I would say like my favorite matches might have been the ones where we did reverse sweeps. But also, I have to say my least favorite match was the one where we went up against a Widow and our team did nothing to kill the Widow.
When was that?
Bro, I'm like the only one that actually paid attention.
I don't remember that game. Do you guys remember that game?
I don't remember any of the games besides the first game that I played.
I do remember that game. And in fact, I have to say I was one of the only persons other than Sam too to say, get the Widow, get the Widow.
Getting the Widow was my job. I didn't do it.
Is it because you're a Sombra main?
Is
it because you like Sombra and you could switch to Sombra?
Yeah. Well, I also play Widowmaker, and I think Widowmaker players are based, so I don't mind them too much.
Okay, I like playing Widowmaker too. And I remember the exact map that it was when we fought against them.
What was it?
It was Hollywood.
Hollywood?
When was
Oh, yeah,
It was in Hollywood when they switched.
When did this happen?
Like I don't remember exactly when, but I remember the map. It was in Hollywood. And they also had a Junkrat, a really annoying Junkrat.
Oh, yeah, I remember the Junkrat.
Okay, so what kind of got you guys into playing Overwatch, and like why did you join the esports team?
Honestly, I was just tired of every other game, and I just downloaded it on a whiff on my PlayStation. And then I just stopped playing the game for like a year, and then I saw the posters that Mr. Morgan put, and I decided to try and get back into it, and I've really enjoyed it.
So my favorite live streamer, XQC, used to be a professional Overwatch player, and I would see his videos, and that would make me want to play the game. Also, I would play with my brothers, and my older brother, he used to play Overwatch in like 2016 and 2017, so that kind of made me want to play as well. I started playing this game 2 months ago, by the way.
What got me playing to Overwatch was one of the team members forcing me to join support. So I ended up playing Overwatch. I only had like 20 hours on it.
What got me playing Overwatch was I knew about the first game, but I didn't really care about it. I thought it was kind of weird, the game. I didn't really like that type of games before. But then when the second game came out for free too on PlayStation, I decided to download it as soon as I got home from school. And I tried it out, and I was addicted to that game. I liked it a lot. But then after a while, I stopped playing. But then I joined the esports club, and I saw that they needed a tank. So I joined, and I'm back on my grind.
So one thing I wanted to mention is, Steven, you said you barely started playing like 2 months ago. How many hours do you already have?
Like 226.
And also, I want to say that I play like I would say like a good amount every day, and I'm barely like tier like 50 something on the battle pass, which has tiers for just playing the game. Like, what tier are you guys?
I'm around tier 40 to 30, but I want to say something. The battle pass just started like a week or 2 weeks ago. Yeah, and my friend Steven, he's already level 125, which is not easy at all. It's only been like 2 weeks.
Actually, like level 145.
My bad.
That is not healthy, but I think I'm like level 20 through 30.
I think I'm also like level right underneath 20, and I even bought the battle pass. I'm regretting buying it now.
You should have never bought.
I don't think I'm gonna complete it. I'm cooked.
It's really easy too.
So,
I can help you.
so what do you guys think we should do for practice? Like, what like, I don't know. We kind of do scrimmages, but I think we got to do more of them.
Honestly, I think we just should try and get on every single weekend because that's when all of us have the most amount of free time and like we're available.
True. I'm always on Overwatch.
One time, I pulled an all-nighter, and it was like 5 a.m., and I just saw Steven playing Overwatch. And I got on the game, and he was playing ranked.
Oh, no. He's just grinding.
That reminds me of the time last weekend when I was playing ranked. I lost every single game and D-ranked to Silver 5.
Okay, so talking about ranks, what ranks are you guys? Because, like, the highest I've ever made it to was Gold 1, and, like, right now I'm Gold 3 because, like Steven, I played for a couple of hours, and I was Gold 1, and I D-ranked all the way to Gold 3 because I kept losing my games.
Right now, it's kind of different for us since we're console players, and PC lobbies are a bit harder, and Sam and Steven are PC players, but I'm Gold 5. Well, no, I'm sorry, I'm Gold 4. That's my peak, but currently I'm like Gold 2 because I went on like a 10-game losing streak.
I'm Silver 1 for DPS, predicted rank Silver 5 for tank, Gold 2 for support, and I'm Platinum 4 for open queue.
No, you are not. That's lies. That's lies. Say your actual
Guys,
rank.
he's bronze.
Gold 3 or Gold 4? I'm not bronze. I was lying to you.
Oh, my God.
Also, for the people wondering, it's bronze, silver, gold, and then platinum, and then it just goes higher after that.
By the way it works, Silver 5, for example, is the lowest, while Silver 1 is the highest in that silver tier. And it's like that for all ranks.
In my prime, well, actually, I feel like I'm still kind of in my prime. I would always get platinum and tank.
Yeah, sure.
I would get like platinum. I know, in my defense, I would always play with my PC friends, so I would always have PC lobbies.
Cap.
But
Bro,
wait, but that's only for unranked.
Yeah, I know, but still, he basically kind of trained me a little bit.
Oh, okay, you got practice then.
Like, no, I'm not even gonna lie to you. The only times I would play Overwatch when I stopped playing was when my PC friend wanted me to play with him. So like, yeah, and I did good. I carried him.
Wait, so how long have you guys been playing for? Because
Since the game came out.
Since the game came out?
For free on PlayStation, yeah.
I don't know the specific season, but I think it was like 2 years ago when the character Life Weaver came out. So like season like 7 or 8.
I played like a little bit of Overwatch 1, but I played as soon as Overwatch 2 came out. So like after our actual Overwatch matches, what do you guys like to do?
Usually after the Overwatch like matches, we usually kind of stressed out, so we usually just play arcade games or custom games like between ourselves for like hours and hours. We don't really practice that much.
I practice a lot after the game.
I play with them, but I think yesterday was the only time where me and one other Overwatch member stayed in the Discord call for school and played for like an extra 2 hours while the rest of the team logged off.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. We played for we played a long time.
When I'm done with the match, I basically get back to work. Because I have to wash the dishes, clean after my dogs.
Those are chores.
No chores. You get paid for chores. Who said I got paid?
No.
Well, they're not chores too, cause
you don't usually get paid for chores.
Well, like I have to do them. Okay,
Yeah,
wait.
those are chores.
Okay, maybe you're right, but still.
I think after most Overwatch matches, we actually just like we don't really practice. We literally just play arcade games. Like we found this one arcade game that was like similar to Dead by Daylight, and it was pretty fun. But I don't think Steven liked it because the next day I asked him if he wanted to play, and he said no.
That was so boring. It's insane.
I was not there that day. I was on soccer practice.
I think you just find it boring because you're a sweat.
What do you mean?
You don't hop off the game.
Yeah.
I do go to sleep sometimes.
Do you pull all-nighters just for Overwatch?
Sometimes? What do you mean sometimes? Sometimes you don't go to sleep because you're playing Overwatch?
By all-nighter, do you mean like I don't sleep at all, or I just like awake in the AM hours, like in the morning?
Okay, what's the longest you woke up, like you started playing Overwatch and then you like stopped like later?
What do you mean?
Like let's say you started playing that. Yeah,
consecutive hours.
He's thinking.
I slept for 8 hours. That's already like 16 hours then.
16 consecutive hours?
Every day?
Every day.
I eat and shower still.
Oh.
Makes sense.
So it's not like 16.
Do
and
you
like,
drink water?
Yeah, I drink lots of water.
Do you have a comment on this?
All right, so we actually got jerseys. So which one of you guys have bought the jersey so far? Because I haven't.
Yeah, I'm broke. I couldn't buy it.
It's kind of expensive.
I'm the only one that bought one here. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
From these 5 people.
Well, what
mine's
do you
fire.
rate it? Like, is it good?
Oh yeah, it's fire. It's a lot better than I thought it was gonna be for a school jersey. Like, not trying to be mean, but like schools usually are not that high quality.
Well, it was $54, so.
I am not buying that. I'm not wasting money on a shirt.
I want to say it's wasting money because I'm gonna have it for the next 4 years because I'm gonna join esports for the next 4 years or 3 years.
What if you get like a growth spurt and you grow out of it?
I don't think that's a problem.
David.
I'm a midget.
David.
So like we have had like a few like conflicts on Overwatch, like about Overwatch. Okay, have you guys had any like conflicts or arguments like with any members of the Overwatch team?
So I have not gotten into any arguments with any of the Overwatch team members.
So I would say that I've not had any like arguments, just like some like simple conflicts, but they're pretty easy to like just make amends. I would say the closest thing like, has probably just been like during the actual match. Sometimes we'll like maybe point at someone if we mess up or if we lose a match. But I would say that honestly the environment that we've had is like really positive. Like there's not really
True.
there's not really like many arguments or like it's just like, oh, like you should have like fixed this or done this. Like,
Yeah, I agree with Sam. Yeah, we don't really fight amongst each other. Sometimes we do call each other out and make fun of each other sometimes, but it's just all like, in good fun.
Who do you guys like to use the most and why?
I like to play Sombra because she's cool and looks good. I like to play Widowmaker because she's cool and looks good. I like to play Juno because she's cool and looks good.
Why was there a pattern with that one, Steven?
I agree on that. There should not be a pattern of that.
I like to play Genji, Ashe, and Echo because they're really fun and I like their play style.
I like to play like Mercy, Juno, Brigitte, and Kiriko because I think they're fun, and I think it's also nice like supporting your team because you get a lot of compliments and it's nice.
I just play Juno.
I like to play Hanzo because he's cool. I like to play Soldier 76 because it's really easy to get kills with him. I like to play Winston because of XQC. I like to play Diva because Diva's cool.
So Steven, you mentioned that you like XQC a lot. You mentioned him a lot. Like, when did you start watching him?
Like 4 years ago.
What about XQC is so special?
I think he's super cool and looks good and it's funny.
Why is there a pattern with all your liking, Steven? Also, David, he loves Juno, and for his birthday, I bought him a $20 Juno skin. The skins in the game are really expensive and it's scary.
I still haven't said who I like to use.
Go for it, buddy.
I like to use for tanks, Junker Queen, that's my main, Ramatra, Mauga, basically all the tanks. I'm good with, well, I would say I'm okay with the tanks, but you guys don't think so. And then for DPS, I like to use Cassidy mainly, and like, you know what? I just like this. I like everyone except for Junkrat, takes no skill, and that's pretty much it.
But Junkrat takes some skill.
No, bro, Junkrat's just lucky, bro. I hate Junkrat players.
So I'm Samantha Ratana.
I'm Emiliano Valenzuela.
I'm David Gonzalez.
I'm Steven Owen.
I'm Renato Gutierrez. And this has been it for the podcast. Make sure to like, subscribe, and tune in for the next time. Bye.
Smash that like button.
This program was produced and brought to you by SpartanSound Productions. Special thanks to our guests from SpartanSound Productions, Alana O, Taranze De Turque, Xavier C, Rudy M, Iran S, Kevin Z, and the artist Days. Thanks to CUHS Esports team members Miguel V, Stephen N, Samantha R, and their advisor Dylan Morgan. We'd also like to thank Dr. Thomas Tacky, creator and executive producer of SpartanSound Productions, the administration of Central Union High School, Mr. Javier Fimbres, and Power 98 for hosting us, and to you, the listeners.